welcome to FNS Yamaha and Marine in Hanover, Pennsylvania, Northeast's largest express dealer and one of the largest express dealers in the nation. I'm Andy, I'm the express guy here at FNS. If you contact us, more than likely you'll be speaking with me. If you're not familiar with us, check our website out at FSYamaha.com. Our Google listing and Facebook listing. We have a great reputation that we're very proud of. With people from all over the nation buy boats from us, and we appreciate it. Anyway, on to the cool Express. We just got another 2025 Xpress H20C Crappie. If you're not familiar with Xpress, they are a privately owned company out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. They were the inventor of the all-welded aluminum boat, and in my opinion still lead the industry today. The grandson of the inventor runs the company now. Good old boys from Arkansas. They're completely welded together and all aluminum. There's no wood in the boats at all. And completely welded, including the floors, and even things like the foot pedal tray for the trolling motor are welded into the structure of the boat. Partnered exclusively with Yamaha outboards. This is a Yamaha Vmax 175 SHO, which is a max horsepower for this boat. You're looking at upper 50s to 60 mile an hour for top speed, depending on the day and of course how it's loaded. All aluminum trailer made in-house by Xpress. And this one is upgraded to the tandem axle trailer, hydraulic disc brakes, and then disc brakes on the second axle as well. So both axles have brakes. That's an upgrade we do with all of our stock trailers. Lighted logo trailer step. That logo lights up at night. Pretty cool. This is a charcoal color. Express calls it charcoal. I call it black. Does have matching spare on the trailer, although we didn't get it on here yet, but it will include it. Standard is a 6-inch jack plate. We upgrade all of our 20-foot bass and crappie models to the 10-inch. It's a minimal upcharge, and they perform a little bit better. And this one is upgraded to hydraulic, so it's a 10-inch hydraulic jack plate. If you see Xpress's reputation online, they have quite a reputation, and they live up to it. They rival many fiberglass boats of how they ride and handle. And what makes that reputation is, like I mentioned earlier, the design, how they put them together, and then also too the designer of their hull. And what I mean by that is the very bottom here, there's a pad. So this pad's about 12 inches wide and about 2 feet long. The idea is when the boat's running fast, the only thing in the water is the pad. It makes it go faster, and it makes it ride better because not much of the boat is in the water. This was invented many years ago in the fiberglass bass boat world. Xpress was the first to do it in the aluminum world. And in my opinion, there's a few companies, other companies that do it but I think Xpress, of course I'm biased, but I think they do it the best. And then along with their aggressive steps here, and the reverse chine, and that's the corner turn down piece here underneath. The boats are super stable. 2-3 big guys can walk to the edge. They rock very little, and they will turn on a dime. When you turn this wheel at any speed, they'll turn immediately. Also part of the structure, every Xpress comes standard with spray-on bed liner. This is very similar to truck bed liner. And they spray it very thick over top every hatch and every lid, and underneath every hatch and every lid, and in every compartment. Little things like this make it a little bit more solid ride. And the texture of this doesn't get crazy hot. Like, it's pretty hot here today in Pennsylvania, bright sunshine, and I have my hand on it. It's not bad. That's warmer than white or a silver, but still tolerable. Also, this is a cutout of the hull to show an example. So what you're looking at here, the yellow sticker is the bottom of the boat. This is the floor, the spray and liner. Cross members throughout, and then foam is sprayed between the foam and the bottom of the boat. It gives more storage in the boat, and also helps it quiet it down as well. SeaDek floor covering is standard in the H20C. If you're not familiar with that, that's this a cappuccino color floor covering. Basically, SeaDek has all the advantages of carpet with none of the disadvantages. It dries very quickly, it's very durable, nice to walk on, doesn't get real hot. And then down the road, if you do damage a panel, you just replace whichever panel you damage. But including an upgrade though is the cockpit SeaDek. So down in here, normally it doesn't come with that. This boat's upgraded to it. More upgrades, Ultrex 80, 24 volt, spot lock, MDI trolling motor. But if you want to change up to something else or a Garmin or whatnot, we welcome that. We stock all models and whatever you'd like to do. Color of the seats is called Saddle. It's their Cool Touch vinyl. It's a technology in the vinyl that doesn't get real hot in the bright sunshine. Back here is where the live well pumps out. There's a recirc live well. That's an upgrade. So it has a separate pump to recirculate the rear live well with pump out. And then both bilges pump out here. Another upgrade is the auto bilge. So this boat has two bilges, the automatic and then the manual as well. Switches at the dash. To the bottom right, lights kit, another upgrade. So all the compartments are lit. Both live wells have lights laying on the side of the console. The next two switches are for the live well, recirc live well, which I had just mentioned. Of course, aerator to fill the live wells and aerate them. Manual bilge and your nav lights. And then gauges, water pressure gauge, fuel gauge. Just on the other side there, peeking through the steering wheel is your tack and your trim. Hot foot throttle, another upgrade. And then we will include a slider bracket with it. That's something that we do with all of our Express bass boats that have hot foots. Dual blinker trim. So this is a trim switch, and on the other side it controls a hydraulic jack plate. Another upgrade. The idea with that is when you're going fast and you're using your hot foot, that we can keep both hands on the steering wheel. Yamaha stainless prop. All of our 20-foot crappie and bass models, we include Yamaha props. They perform better than what we get from Express, so we include it with all of our boats. Stainless cleats, also another upgrade. Jumping in. I'm struggling getting in here. With the crappie model, you get two live wells. There's a live well in the front deck here with a bait bucket. And then also a rear live well, which is here. The bass model just has the rear live well. Also with the crappie models, you get the mesh seats, which are standard. 3 floor bases across the front deck. Again, another crappie model, standard item. I mentioned the foot pedal there, tray, earlier. Like I said, it's welded in the in structure of the boat. More storages. Lots of storage in this 20-footer. That yellow thing is a light. That's part of the lights kit. Here, more storage. Take note of the spray and liner everywhere. Rod storage, it's about a 9-foot span inside the rod storage, with the spaghetti matting down there to keep it softer for your rods. We are privately owned, just like Xpress. My dad is the owner. My grandfather started things as a sporting goods store in the late 40s. Dad spun the boats off in the late 80s. I've been here over 30 years myself. But if you see our reputation that I talked about, we're very service oriented, and that's just how we do business here. That's just how I learned it, and I think I've kind of taken it to the next step as well. So that's just how we do things here. Every boat that we sell, we go through them very thoroughly to try to make them as trouble-free as possible when you receive it. And then we also water test every boat that we sell, because there's certain things that can only be tested in the water. We actually make a checklist for Xpress boats, and anytime we see a problem with one, the next time we prep one, we'll make sure we add that to it. And that's not just Xpress, that's every brand of boat in the industry. And the good dealers will take their time to try to go through them thoroughly. And then we also go to the water with many customers to show you how to use your boat. Whether you're picking your boat up here at FNS, or we're meeting somewhere. I mentioned we sell boats all over the nation. There's a lot of customers that I'll meet halfway, regardless of how far you are. We'll try to meet at a waterway to show you how to use your boat. We do lots of custom electronics. You see other YouTube videos that we've made of completed customers' boats. We stock everything from Humminbird, Garmin, Minn Kota, power pole, sea clear harnesses, lithium batteries. We stock all of it. Shallow water anchors. If you're not sure what any of that means, be glad to feel free to contact me and I'll explain. Or if you know what that means, you have an idea of what you want to do, be glad to feel free to hit me up. In the back here, more storage. This is tackle storage. The very rear compartment is where the fuel tank is, 36 gallon. This is where the batteries would go, of course, charger. I appreciate you watching. If you have questions on this boat or any other boat, feel free to contact me. You'll see our contact information here at the bottom of the screen. We try to stock quite a bit of Xpresses, or we usually have them on order as well, or we welcome special orders, whatever you prefer. But if you don't mind, like this video, subscribe to our channel. It helps other people find us. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day.